I'm here. I'm here. Contrary to what y'all may think that you think I run. I don't run. I'm here. Like I said, I'm always here. Win, lose, or draw. I don't have the luxury of not being here. So guess what? I'm here. So let's get this started. Week 12, right? Yeah, we had some good games. We had some great games. And hey, guess what? My team lost. So what? We'll get to it next week. But I'm going to talk about that loss here in a second because there was a lot of things that could have been done a lot better with the Ravens. Yeah, we could have did a lot better in that game. We could have did a lot better with a lot of things during that game. And I saw like some of the comments of everybody talking about, oh, we were robbed, we were this. Here's my outlook on that. If we would have you can't get down in the red zone. You cannot get down in the red zone and not put 7 points on the board. Field goals just ain't going to do it. We got too many teams out here that just waxing up on people. Kansas City, Buffalo, they're putting up points on the board. Miami, we have to put up points on the board. But again, I'm just going on a rant real fast, but I'm here. I'm Damon, DK and Tree Podcast. I'm here. Now, where y'all at? Y'all been talking trash to me most of the day. Come on in here. I said I'll be here at 7:30. But again, I'm starting off with my team, the Ravens. Again, I think we could have did a lot better in that game. I've never been a fan of Greg Roman. I've always said that. I don't like his play calling. My thing with it is we should have been running the ball down their throat. Running the ball down their throat. And if we'd have been running the ball down their throat, we probably would have had a lot more better success. Okay, Gus did fumble. Hi, Keisha. Welcome. Yeah, so Gus did fumble. Yeah, I understand that. But the thing with it is we're losing to a team with a losing record, 3-7 record. And we're losing to them. And I've always been a fan of saying that I don't like playing games like that because those guys play with nothing to lose. And every time they play with nothing to lose, then you see what happens. We end up losing at the end of the game. Oh, heartbreaking loss, but that's okay. I've always said that I like competitive games. I don't prefer to be shellacked. And what a shellacking is what the 49ers gave the Saints. Yeah, 14. When you get goose egg, you got shellacked, even though it was not that many points. But what do I think about the Commanders now? I'm going to get to the visiting home team. I'm going to get to the visiting home team in a second. Now, here's my thing with the Ravens. Again, like I said, with my Ravens, Javon, welcome. Again, we shouldn't be just sitting there settling for 3 points. No, we need to do better on offense. We need to do better on defense. We need to do better on special teams because that's what wins the game. There's no way we should have lost that game, but we did. Hey, a win's a win, right? And Jacksonville got us. And the guys were upset. And I guess some tweet came out with Lamar, and everybody's all in an uproar because he responded to this person. It is what it is. Now, Remy, where you at, Remy? He ain't in here yet because he's been going back and forth with me talking about, oh, well, hey, y'all, Lamar's not going to get that bag. Well, y'all lost. Yeah, we did lose. I don't make no excuses for professional athletes. I never do on my show. I never make excuses for it. I've never seen a 7-4 team that actually supposed to be 11-0 until this year. Disgusting. Yes, absolutely. I totally agree with Javon because, again, they was talking about someone called talking about we were robbed. Well, if we would have did our job on offense, did our job, went down that field and was scoring touchdowns, then we wouldn't have been in that position in the first place. And we didn't. Talk about a winning team. I'm going to get to winning. I'm going to get to your visiting home team. What's funny? Yeah, let me put Keisha on blast here for a second. Now, when the Commanders wasn't winning anything, she popped in here one time. Now y'all winning. Y'all want to come in here. Y'all want to be talking about a winning team. But again, like I said, with my platform as far as not just me talking about your team, but you also. So what I can do is send you a link and you can come in here and talk about your team. And I can tell you what I saw because I worked those home games. I can tell you what I think was good, think was bad, or whatever. So I'm going to give you the option because I'm going to invite you and send you a link. Now, if you come on in here, you come on in. If you don't, you don't. But like I said, this platform is for everybody to come in here and talk about their teams. So, link is sent to you, Miss Keisha. And if you want to come in here and talk to it, you can talk to it. No, I talk about all the teams. If you watch my podcast, if you keep keeping up the weeks, I talk about all the teams. Again, this platform is for anyone that wants to talk about their teams. Come on in here and talk about it because, again, I watch these games. Some things I like, some things I don't like. Right now, I'm starting off with the Ravens is because I'm sitting up here talking about what went wrong with us. I'm getting it out of the way because I'm waiting for my Steelers fans to come in here because they won last night. So I've been texting them. I said, "Oh, just come on, give it to me." Hey, listen, I'm a big boy. I got on big boy pants. So, yep, absolutely. Hey, D, what's happening? Yeah. So again, if we would have just went down the field, started out, and just been mollywopping them from the beginning, we wouldn't have to worry about bad calls or being robbed or whatever. I'm at work, so it won't let me click on it. It's all right, no problem. Well, I thought you maybe been home, whatever. But hey, this is a free form. Whenever you are free, you can always come in here. We got cheated. Okay, what is this call? Because I couldn't really see the game because I had to listen to it. So, what is this call that we got cheated on? Was it the touchdown where they said that they said that he thought his shin wasn't down or one foot was up? Because that's what I'm trying. I had to listen to it on the radio. So, but again, like I said, if it had been better play calling in my book, that's why I don't like Greg Roman and Batteru. I saw you come in. Welcome. Yeah. So if it would have been better play calling, better execution on offense, we wouldn't have been in that position to begin with. That we had to do. Geo, welcome. Yeah. So we wouldn't have been in that position to begin with. So my thing with it is that I always say we're up, we're down, we're up, we're down. Miss Clayton, welcome. We're up, we're down, we're up, we're down. Was it a tough loss? Yes. Last touchdown, 1 foot in. Yeah, I didn't see it because I was listening to it on the radio because being close to the stadium, they black games out. So I heard it and I was listening. So I definitely have to go back and see it. But again, if we would have did what we needed to do on offense to be, we wouldn't have been in that problem. If you can't get in the red zone, just only score field goals. We got to put some points up on the board. Again, we got Kansas City and they're clicking on all cylinders. We got Buffalo. And, even though Buffalo, barely beat Detroit, and, I've been a big advocate for Detroit, but again, we have to put points up on the board. It's unacceptable for the offense that we have. Again, run that ball down their throat, do some play action, get some better play calls. Greg Roman needs to go. It's just my opinion. He definitely needs to go. And then a lot of people, they think Harbaugh needs to go too. It might be time for a new change and a new guard around there. But hey, we got a couple more seasons together. Now, Cincy's tied with us in division. So, but we won up them. Ever since the betting thing went live, the refs been effing up. Ooh, hey, I've always talked about that too, about the refs getting up in there, swaying these games. But you know something, D? I'm about to send you a link. Yeah, so you come up in here because again, I had to listen to it. So, all right, link sent out to you. Yeah, I had to listen to the game, so I really didn't see it. I got to see some of it when they were showing like different highlights, but I didn't really get to see it. Yep, gotta go. Absolutely. But I think this was a wake-up call for them, a wake-up game. Now they about to really just be mad because them guys on defense were mad. But again, everybody has to play. Even last week when I looked at the game, I said, ooh, the offense is not clicking. The defense bailed us out of that game, and the defense almost bailed us out of this game. Now, if Tucker would have made that 67-yard field goal, he'd have broke his own record, but he didn't. Came up short. We end up losing the game. But again, defense, y'all let them guys go down and score, and then score the 2-point conversion. Come on now. God, I was like, are you serious? Did we just lose to Jacksonville? And each team that we got coming up has a losing record. All right. Let me jump to your Commanders. Okay. Let me give the visiting home team the praise. Let me see who y'all play anyway. Oh, y'all played the Falcons. Now, again, it was a good win Fine. Y'all actually are stepping it up. I don't know. I guess Ron's starting to get a little bit nervous about his job, and now the team is stepping up. But this just proves something also. Carson Wentz wasn't the answer. So Taylor Heineke's now proving like, hey, I need to be in this spot. Washington has always done this. They've always overpaid these players, and they come in here and just take their money and just keep going. I think the whole stigma now of with all that controversy going on up there in Washington, Washington's now like, okay, then we need to make a statement. Even though y'all still last in division, but y'all are making some great strides. The defense has really been stepping up for Washington. Hey, there's nothing I can say. Y'all intercepting balls, taking everything back. I think this whole thing with Dan Snyder is really motivating them in there. And, you know, with this whole controversy going on with Washington's not this, and Washington's in the newspaper, that they're proving a point saying, hey, we belong, and we're going to prove we belong. But right now, y'all got to stop Dallas, and y'all have to stop Philly. I mean, the Giants seem to be up and down, but I've said this for the longest time about the whole NFC East versus the whole division, the whole NFL right now, and their record is better than anyone else in the conference. And, you know, like I said, Washington's defense has really, really stepped up. And I don't think Carson Wentz was never the answer. The guy's injury prone. He makes too many mistakes. And then he's really not a locker room or a ring general. He'll blame it on you before he blames it on himself, kind of like what Aaron Rodgers does. Yeah, but great win for the Commanders. Great win for the Commanders. So I give praise to all the Commanders fans. I think Christopher, you in here too. Michelle, welcome. Yeah. I think Christopher's in here too. Everything, yeah, because he's a Commanders fan. So welcome. Hey, Shell, welcome. So let me bring you in here, sir. How are you?
What's up, Dane, man? How you doing?
Doing good. So,
bro,
you can, like I said, I was listening to it on the radio. Like I said, I saw some bits and spurts, but listen to the radio. But explain this call to me, please. So I can...
Bro, we got cheated.
Okay.
Bad. And I like what you said. They were supposed to have been handling business long before the fourth quarter and this touchdown happened. If they was handling their business, wouldn't have been in that situation. But at the same time, we got cheated bad, bro. So who caught they threw the ball? Matter of fact, I told you I don't think I expressed it to you, but I posted a little thing up in Ravens Nation about Peters, right?
Yeah.
I'll get to that later. I'll tell you that story later. But anyway, Peters does what he always does, backed off of the receiver, you know, at the line of scrimmage, the quarterback's going through the cadence, he's backing off the receiver. Anyway, ball is snapped, pass is thrown, back corner of the touchdown. The guy jumps up in the air, catches the ball. Instead of Peters pushing him, he gives up on the play and just lets him fall.
But you know, Peters always does that. And okay, remember that one game? I forgot the game we were playing. And Peters, all he had to do was push the guy out of bounds, and the guy ran down the field.
Yes.
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 You know, and that's what hurts me with Marcus Peters. You know, he gambles too much. He gambles.
You know Hobbs is petty, right?
Yes.
You know Hobbs is petty, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just saying this. I'm putting it out there. This Peters last year here.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it is.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? He cussed him out 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, whatever. 2 weeks later, the call came. He all up in hardball face talking about, you know me, man. You know, the the play that you're talking about just now.
Mm-hmm.
And then this 2 weeks straight. Peter, bro, I understand he's coming off of an injury because you know people going to say that. Man, he coming off an ACL. Right. That's a career-ending injury.
Yep.
All right. He coming off the injury. He been doing this. He was doing this before he got injured. They're going to say he's not in game shape. Well, he's suited up and he's on the sideline. Hell, he's on the field. He got to be in game shape. So I don't want to hear no excuses. You know what I'm saying? This has been him as of late.
So, but, you know, like I said, with him, definitely Donnell. Peters just gives up far too often. Shaking my head. He does. He does. And then, okay, I'm going to take you back to a game. Let's remember this one. Remember when that was Lamar's MVP year, and we played the 49ers. The 49ers came in here. Garoppolo threw that bomb over there where Peters was. Peters backed off the guy. Just let him walk into the end zone. So it's plenty of examples where I can say Peters is the fault. But again, we have to do better as a whole. Because again, if the play calling, and I'm just going with the play calling. The play calling would have been better. We should have been waxing Jacksonville. There's no way we should have lost
an offensive coordinator.
Yes,
so bad. If we had a better, I was looking. Matter of fact, me and my man Donnie, we watching football together. We looked at other teams and we like, look at these schemes. These guys got Pittsburgh. No offense to these Steelers, I know they won last night.
Yeah. Oh, they was texting me something terrible last night.
Right? They got a rookie quarterback. They got a rookie wide receiver. This dude is out there showing up Odell Beckham, and it's the schemes, man. It's the schemes.
Yep.
Like
we need better play calling.
We don't have a bona fide number one. And if you want to say we got a number one, I think he's going to turn out to be injury prone. I'm just saying,
You talking about Bateman?
Bateman. Look, Donnie always says availability is the best ability. You can't knock it. It's true.
Right.
You got to be able to play. You got to be available.
Yeah, you do.
So, Lamar makes it happen without none of that. But we can see we got guys on the team that could be just as good, but the schemes are awful.
Yes, I've been a big advocate of saying the play calling is horrible. Greg Roman needs to go.
But he needs to go. But it seemed like it's the whole book.
Yeah, it is.
It's the whole playbook.
I was like, yeah, he definitely needs to go. Now, we got another game with a team with a losing record. I'm going to see what's going to happen with this game. And I'm like, look, if we lose that game or whatever, Remy, welcome. Yeah. So again, I've always said I've never been a fan of Greg Roman's play calling, but again, we'll see what happens. I know, 49ers checking in. Yeah, y'all gave the Saints a shellacking. I'm gonna get you on here in a second.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Yeah. He was definitely calling me. Gina, welcome. Cincy in here too. Everybody coming in tonight. Yeah, come on in here. Yeah, but and speaking of Gina, since Gina's in here. Now we're both tied in division, but we still hold the lead because, we beat Cincinnati. But me and Gina, we go back and forth all the time. But I told her,
hey, they did us a favor yesterday. We can congratulate them. They did us a favor. They knocked off the Titans, so we can handle the division. We got the division. You took care of the conference battle. That's what's up. Thank you.
Gina laughing now. Yeah. But hey, again, right now, it's between us and Cincy. That's just what it is. It's us and Cincy. And both of us have favorable schedules. Both of us have very favorable schedules. So I think it's going to come down to the last game of the season, and it's going to determine who's going to win the division.
Here I go. They could lose a couple more games, right? But they can. They can. We just lost to the Jets, but we got cheated. I'm standing by that. I'm standing by that. We got cheated.
I get that, but again, if we'd have did better in the beginning, if we'd have just took care of business, it wouldn't have even came down to that call.
True. So, and they came out flat. They came out a little flat. Out flat. But
I'm like this. Again, we need to just, like what we was doing in the beginning, just start going up on them, put the pressure on them, make them come back. Not this, we get down here, let's kick the field goal. Let's kick this. All right, Remy said cheated where? Okay, go ahead. You can respond. Matter of fact, let me bring it. Let me send him a link, bring him in here. Let me bring him in here too.
So tell me what the touchdown is supposed to look like in the NFL. What is a legal touchdown in the NFL look like since about Tuesday of last week?
You said, wait a minute. Here's my thing. So what they saying that with the touchdown rule, it has to be 1 foot in another body part. And it could be any body part
anymore. So it's not 2 feet anymore?
No, it could be any body part. So if it's a foot and a shin, a foot and an elbow, it's just two parts of the body just touching. Doesn't have to be 2 feet. But if you're saying that if Marcus Peters should have pushed him out of bounds and it would, then that's on Marcus. That's on Peters.
All he had to do was push him out of bounds, bro. All he had to do, he didn't have to shove him. The guy was already in the air. He just could have just gently nudged him a little bit.
And it would have been incomplete. See, that's what I didn't see.
It'd have been incomplete.
Yeah.
It would have been incomplete.
So Gina said, we have KC, Bills. How is that favorable? Yeah, well, here's the thing.
That's what I'm saying. They could lose a couple more.
Yeah, they can lose a couple more too. Because I mean, look what Detroit just did to them. I mean, I was rooting for Detroit to win that game.
That's what I said. They could lose a couple more.
Yeah. So Donnell said it was barely even a full shin. Shaking my head. Well, apparently somebody in New York looked at that and they kept looking at it and they came to that conclusion.
But that's the conspiracy.
Again, I didn't see it because I was listening to it on the radio.
And all the states and all the new states that all the betting, like the sports books opened up in, ever since Tuesday, man, in football, it's been haywire. The Patriots game. You know Bill Belichick was hot. You don't really see Bill Belichick mad. Bill was hot, son. Yo, Bill was threatening hot.
Wait a minute, who they play anyway? Who they play? They played the Vikings. Well, wait. Let me jump on that game for a second. See, the Vikings were mad. The Vikings, in the last show, I said this. When you get beat off TV, I mean beat off TV, that's just not just a shellacking. Yeah, that's just not just a whipping. That's not even took it to the woodshed. They beat you off TV. What that means is they should just put brown bags over your whole body. They ain't even just the face. That was the body that they beat them so bad. So they had a point to prove coming in there playing New England. So they had a point to prove. Because the simple fact
that call, bruh, that call that's sketchy, man. Dude caught the ball broke the plane. They said that he was bobbling the ball. Like he didn't have control. Bro, the ball wasn't moving. I'm just saying. I ain't got a dog in that race.
How many times have I talked about these refs swaying games? And I'm gonna go up to Gina here for a second because Gina is passionate about these games just like I am. And when she see calls, she'll put it out there. And I said, well, let me go look at this. And then sometimes I agree, and then sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just see something different than what she sees. But the one thing I can say about Gina, and I always give Gina props for this, is that she stands behind her team, just like we stand behind our team. And if something's messed up, something's messed up. And when I look at it, I'm like, oh, yeah, well, yeah, I agree with you with that one. So whenever me and Gina, we're very, very tight. And like I said, we got that love between Baltimore and Cincinnati. But with football season, we all just hate each other.
It's all good. It's all love. It's all love.
It's all love. So, but like I said, man, we got to do better. They cheated us in the Super Bowl. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that because they didn't call any flags whatsoever in that game until the end of the game. Last 2 minutes. Now all these flags start coming out. So I kind of agree with her. I do. I kind of agree with her. So, the 4 cops right out in front of the one car.
I'm going to let you go, Dave.
One person right now. Go ahead.
I'm going to let you go.
All right, man.
All
right, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on. All right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Matter of fact, are you still at work? Would you like to come in here? Matter of fact, I'm going to send you one too, Gina, if you want to come in here. Because I definitely want to hear your opinion. So I'm sending out invites to anybody who wants to come in here. Matter of fact, let me give you one too, Donnell. Yeah, I want to give, I want to hear all your opinions. All right, where you at? No, wait a minute. Let's see. Just got home, wounded, been sick. Oh, man. Okay, I hope you feel better. There you go. Yeah, you come on in here too. Yep, sending out all invites. Sharon, and she ain't came in here yet. Yeah, it's one of my Steelers fans. But again, anyone that won, congratulations to your team. But let me jump to the Bills and the Lions here for a second. Thanksgiving. So Bills supposed to be this powerhouse team, but like I said, and I've said this before, and I've always said this: Detroit is better than what their record shows. And couple plays here, couple miscommunications here, Lions would have won that game, plain and simple. And the Bills was lucky to escape that, especially playing it within 4 days in Detroit's home field. Detroit is better, and I always give Detroit props. They are better, much better than what their record shows. Detroit is the most scariest team to me in the NFL right now because I didn't think that they would have a program where they would just get off and like, oh my God, I'm like, Detroit, oh, they're going stride for stride. Yes, they always scoring like 20 points. Absolutely. The only game they did score point in was when they played New England goose egg. That was the only game. Other than that, they took it to the Eagles. They took it to everybody they pretty much have played. And when I was pulling for Detroit to win that game, and they just didn't pull it out. Again, you can't give Josh Allen that much time. It's just like you can't give Mahomes that much time. You can't give Joe Burrow that much time. Tom Brady, all these quarterbacks, you can't give them that much time on the clock because they're going to go down the field on you. And then you're covering too far back. No, press them guys. Because, again, what they playing for? The sidelines, middle of the field, get now, I got a timeout. Yo, like I said, I enjoyed that game from beginning to end. I thought Detroit was going to win. Marvin, welcome. I thought Detroit was going to win that game. And I wasn't even upset with the loss of Detroit, even though they were, especially on Thanksgiving. But Detroit played their damn heart out in that game. Yep, they have good wide. Yeah, they have awesome wide receivers. Because, again, and I didn't think, and here's something I got to take back also. I guess when you switch programs and you find somebody that can work with your quarterback, then it's great. And here's the reason I say that. Remember when Jared Goff was with the Rams? He really wasn't doing good out there. Well, they switched him and Matthew Stafford. He goes to Detroit, and he does good. I was like, wow. So I guess when you got the right coach with a right system, it works out fine. And it's working good for Jared Goff because I was not a fan of Jared Goff either. I was putting him in the same thing as Matthew Stafford. So, but it is what it is. Detroit, I give you all the props. Where are my Cowboys fans in here? Because I know y'all want to come in here and gloat. I don't have no Cowboy fans whatsoever. Because, yeah, I know y'all in here. Because that was a heck of a game with the Giants. And to me, I think the Giants should have won that game, but they didn't. But they didn't put the Giants, the Cowboys put the Giants away. But again, here's another thing that you have to look at with the Cowboys. Okay, y'all just beat the fur. I mean, y'all beat the armor off the Vikings, but then y'all come and play the Giants and everything was just tight. Y'all couldn't do the same thing. So what's the deal? Now, division games are your hardest games. You got to win those division games because if you don't, and you're going to be down in your division. You can win them other games, but hey, you still down in your division because you didn't win division games. So I'm late, but my question is, why does the Ravens have a problem with the play clock? They come to the line 5-6 seconds, don't give them all that. Oh, very good question. I'm going to get to that in a second. Yeah. So with the Cowboys, again, y'all doing good. Y'all still up. Y'all still behind the Eagles. Right now, the Eagles just dominating everybody. And the show they put on against Green Bay, well, everybody knows how I feel about Aaron Rodgers. And I think he even left the game, and they put their other backup quarterback there. But with the Cowboys, hey, listen, y'all got a system, but again, y'all what quarterback has consistently just been on the money every week, other than Tom Brady doing it back in that undefeated season where they went to the Super Bowl, but then they were stealing people's plays, cheating. So name me one quarterback that can be consistent every week. There isn't one, because you're going to have ones that's up and you're going to have them down, but it all comes down to the play calls and execution on the field also. So, but Cowboys, I give y'all props, and I don't have none of my Cowboys fans here because they always want to gloat. Oh, what about the Cowboys? Oh my goodness. Let's see what else. Oh, here's something I was a little upset about. Cleveland. Y'all beat up on Tom Brady. Tom, what's going on? Y'all couldn't even do us a favor. Y'all couldn't keep Cleveland down. Y'all let Cleveland come in there and just whip y'all. I was like, look, anyone that plays anyone in our division, of course, I root for that team because yeah, I'm trying to keep us on top of the division. But hey, I'm a fair guy. If we lose, we lose. If we win, we win. But hey, do us a favor, help us out. So, but they never do. So, but Cleveland, I had to give it to them. They beat up on Brady. But everybody's always saying with Brady, you know, he's going through a lot. He's going through the hey, I ain't make no excuses for that. Hey, that's his divorce. That's his personal life. But hey, that's supposed to be left behind. You're supposed to be on the field. Y'all supposed to be out there trying to win games. Y'all go overseas. Y'all win that game. Y'all come back. Y'all lose. Was it jet lag? That's what's going on down there in Tampa Bay? I don't think so. Y'all let Cleveland come in there and beat you. And Cleveland is what? Third in our division? And Steelers still last in our division? Yeah. Come on now. Let's get this done. I'm waiting at where my Steelers fans at, because I know y'all in here. Now, they was texting me all last night. We won. Yes, y'all won. But I will say this. The Colts gave y'all a handful last night. And I was sitting there watching. But when they went down and they was running that clock down, I'm like, it's fourth. Y'all need to get this first down. I cut the TV off. That's up. This game over. So, all right, where the Steelers fans at? Because they always want to come in here and gloat. They always text me, but they never want to come in here. Why? Where you at, Steelers fans? I'm actually giving y'all props today. I'm giving you props. I'm giving y'all the floor, the show, to come in here and talk about it. I will say it this. I'm proud of Jacoby. Yeah, absolutely. 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 Oh, I see you show with all the eyes. Yeah. Hey, listen. I'm gonna start calling them out here. JB, he's not in here. Sharon's not in here, and all my other people, the Steelers fans that always text me. Dante, he usually comes through. That's my man. I ain't messing with him. But all these other fair weather Steelers fans, I give you your time to shine. Y'all don't even want to come in here. So, but that's okay. But good win, Steelers. Yeah, y'all had a good win last night. But where any Raiders fans? Any Raiders? Because y'all starting to try to pull a little comeback here. Because y'all definitely went toe-to-toe with the Seahawks. Definitely went toe-to-toe. But I think Davante Adams is starting to find his stride a little bit better now. Him and Carr starting to get on the same page. It only took him 12 weeks. Terrence, welcome. It only took them 12 weeks to get that together. But they starting to hit their little stride here, because I'm like, now all these losing teams, they're starting to say, okay, we're going to fight. No, they're not. Hey, listen. Hey, it's week by week, but we'll see. It's week by week, but we'll see. But 49ers, Remy, I sent him. He ain't came in yet. But I'm gonna give it. They put the waxing on the Saints. You know, any Saints fans in here? Any Saints fans? Because I'm definitely giving y'all brown bag at the end of the show for getting goose egged. JB not a real Steelers fan. He's not. Oh, yeah. But this way, he a Steelers fan when they win. Because I notice whenever they win, you'll hear from them. As soon as they lose, I'm busy. Oh, I didn't watch that game. Oh, that. Yeah, that's the one thing I can say about JB. He fair weather. Like all of us that come in here, we support our teams. We are here every week because, again, this is what we do. This is what we like to do. I like to talk trash. Even though we lost, I'm going to still talk trash. I still say we going to win the division. I still say we're going to have a good playoff run. And we better get it together. There she is. Hi, Sharon. Finally, Steelers fan in here. Good. I'm about to send you a link. Hold on. So you could come in here. Yeah, come on in here, Sharon. so we can talk. Yeah, so my thing with it is that, again, I give every team their praise. I give every team their props. If you win, you win. If you lose, I give it to you. And trust me, I definitely gave it to us for that loss we had, because, again, we should be putting points up on the board all the time. All the time. We shouldn't be getting down there and sitting there, but like, okay, settle for 3. No, 7. Again, you got Miami, you got Buffalo, you got Kansas City, you got Cincinnati. You got these teams putting points up on the board. And I'll even give it to the Steelers a little bit, because again, they starting to put up 30 something points. So you got these teams just putting up all these points. Don't let me forget about Detroit now. You got these teams putting up points. We definitely have to get up in here. It is about time. Oh, God, you're going to wear the Steelers stuff in here, too. It is about time I finally got you on my show.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Glad I ain't got my purse around me, but this will have to do.
Yeah. So, again, congratulations. And like I was texting you last night, I said, come on, give it to me. You're like, no, I'll wait. No, come on.
I got to wait because you know how we be in the beginning, then it start by the end be like... So I was like, no, let me wait before I trash talk. But yeah.
Good. Congratulations on y'all win. But I say
congratulations on your loss.
Hey, give it to me. We lost. As always next week.
Right.
But
yeah.
We're on top and y'all on the bottom.
You're right. That's why I said I could only trash talk like that. But that's it. Then I gotta be like,
Yeah. So again, I watched y'all game last night, and the one thing I can say is that y'all defense was just out there beasting. I had to give it to you, Lisa. Welcome.
That's what wins our games.
Yeah, y'all defense was out there beating, and like I said, I congratulate you. I say, oh, congratulate. Now some of the other Steelers fans that come in here, they don't normally they slide through and they slide right out. Now, hey. Sharon right here is an advocate for all you Steelers fans that's watching this show. She's an advocate. And you see what she's wearing, you see what I'm wearing. We got this good love-hate relationship going on. But this my girl right here. This is my girl. What do you think that your team could have did better in the game?
I think the offense got to get better. That's the main thing. Some of the play calls, I don't know. I feel like Pickett, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It starts off so good, then I don't know where we just lose the momentum. It just goes downhill. I don't know. But offense definitely has to get better for sure. Like, I think some of the play calls are just like not good. I don't know. I don't really care for Matt Canada, like along with, I'm sure, probably half of the 3/4 of Steelers fans, but I don't know. They got to block better for the quarterback. We got a lot of work to do.
I get it. And I said this earlier during the show with Greg Roman, our offensive coordinator. I don't like his play calling whatsoever. I don't like his play calling because again, how can we go down? How can we go down the field and only get field goals? No, you need to put better plays together.
How we get we'll be get to the red zone, and I swear, in the red zone, it always turns into a field goal. Like just irks my nerves. But yeah, like our red zone is trash. We always end up field goals.
Right. So, and that's not gonna win games. I mean, look at Miami. Miami's beasting, and everybody's getting like, well, Miami looks like a powerhouse. I said, okay, you saying Miami looks like a powerhouse. Look where Miami plays in Florida. Good weather. They have not been to any place that has really been cold yet. So when you've taken a good weather team and putting them in the cold, they play differently.
Oh, I'm sure. Yes.
Absolutely. They play differently. So let's see when Miami has to go back up to New England when it's cold, or if they got to travel across country and go to Green Bay, or if they got go to Buffalo. How about that?
Do they play any of I don't really follow their schedule, but do they play any of those teams?
I think the Pats are in their division, so they have to go to New England. The Pats are in their division, but Buffalo, again, when you playing teams like that in these cold weather places, you will play differently. Definitely. And again, I'm glad we're kind of cold here, and even up in Pittsburgh, man, it's cold up there off that water. I've been in that stadium a couple of times.
True.
Yeah. I bring the Under Armour every time coming up there.
Under Armour, I know it's a Baltimore thing.
Oh yes, absolutely, it's a Baltimore thing. That's right, because I ain't gonna freeze for nobody
at all. I mean, my hand warmers, shoe warmers, all that. Yeah.
But here's the thing: what I said with the Steelers, and Big Ben was a thorn in our side. No ifs, no ands, no buts. Every time we thought we had that guy down, he seemed to just find some play. And just next thing you know, we done lost the game because of Big Ben. He was a
Agreed.
thorn in our side.
Long overdue to retire for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad the guy's gone. So, and the only reason because, like I said, he was so much of a thorn in our side.
Mhm.
Great player.
Look
he
what
was
you
a
said in
thorn.
our side. I knew you was a Steeler fan, low key.
No. I'm talking
You didn't
this
say in
right here.
y'all side.
I said,
for y'all. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
this.
Sorry.
He was a
No.
thorn in our side.
Oh.
I would never. Listen, I would never convert. I would never.
I'm
Could be.
sure.
It could. Hey, listen. It could be y'all and the Dallas Cowboys. I'll stay neutral. I would
That's
stay
fair.
neutral.
That's fair. That's
Because
fair.
you know the Cowboys, so-called America's
It's
team,
fake.
and I get on them all the time. Also, again, I never have a problem with them until they play the Ravens, and then they talk trash. Oh, we're gonna beat the Ravens. I said, how many times you ever beat us? Once. One time.
Are you going to one of the Steeler Ravens games?
I am.
Which one are you going to?
I think the
The one
November
here?
11th. I'm sorry.
Oh, are you going to
December 11th.
Pittsburgh?
December 11th.
Are you? Oh, so you're going to Pittsburgh?
Yeah. I'm
I
trying
will
to go to
see
that
you.
one.
Okay, I'll be there.
Oh, you will? Oh man, yeah, we're gonna have to hook up. We
Mhm.
definitely gonna have to
yeah,
hook up.
buddy. Yep.
At least not to Pittsburgh. One of my boys said, at least not to Pittsburgh. Again,
Yep.
this is our platform. This is our show because this is what we come in here and do. We come in here, talk trash and whatever. Let me see whatever games that I want to get to in here. Why I got you on here. Oh yeah. Let me see. Oh, let's talk about Miami here for a second since we're on Miami. Again, they played the Texans. Now, I love when they come in here and say this. Well, the Texans is really not a team. No, those guys are professional athletes. You can't say they're really not a team. They go out there, they get paid a heck of a lot of money more than I do. Dude, that's your craft. This is what you specialize in. So you can't say that, hey, okay, the Dolphins they were supposed to beat them. No, it's any given Sunday. Look what Jacksonville just did to us.
See, and I don't really follow too many other teams. That's what's so sad. So I know. I'm sorry. I can't even. I'm just here for the Steeler part. That's it.
Yeah, for the Steeler part. I might defect back to the 49ers if the Ravens lose Lamar. Oh man. My man said he might. Hey, if we lose Lamar, one of my partners, he said I might have to defect back to the 49ers if the Ravens lose Lamar. Lamar ain't going nowhere. Lamar's not going anywhere.
Nah, I don't see that happening.
Look, I think he needs a better system as far as play calling. That's just my opinion. He needs a better system. I don't like Greg Roman's play calling. We got rid of the wrong person. We should have got rid of Greg Roman instead of getting rid of Wink Martindale. And Wink Martindale went up to the Giants, and look what he did with their program up there. Whole NFC East. Whole NFC East is better than the whole NFL conference record. That's embarrassing. I can't even call them the NFC least. That's embarrassing that their whole division is better than everybody else in the NFL. That's embarrassing. And we've been calling them the NFC least for 54 years up to this winning season they're having right now. Their conference. Unacceptable. All of us need to get it together. Plain and simple. All of us need to get it together. Because if someone from the NFC East wins the Super Bowl, I'm going to be 2-through. If Philly goes to win the Super Bowl, I'm going to be 2-through.
I'll be okay with Philly.
You all right with Philly?
We share the same state. I'll suck it up.
You'll so if the Steelers don't go, you're gonna root for Philly?
I am.
Okay. Nah.
Not like really root, but in my heart and in my mind. Nobody will know.
Dante, welcome. You got another Steelers fan in here.
Hey, Dante. Hey.
I see you, Baton Rouge Commanders. Philly won't at least. Philly will at least deserve it. Yeah, they would get another one. They would deserve it. I mean, they got a better system, better program right now. But I think Jalen Hurts might be hurt that hit he took when he was running that ball because he did not look the same when he got hit. And that helmet hit him in his side. I was like, ooh, he wasn't running the same. I think he was hurt. So it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let me see what other games that I wanted to touch on. Let's see. Touched on the Raiders, 49ers. Remy, you in here yet? He ain't in here? Because I want to give him his time to shine with his 49ers. Nah, he said he was busy. I sent him a link. He didn't come in. We talked about that. Nah. Oh, Cincy. I gotta give them their props. They in our division. Gotta give Cincinnati their props. Yeah, they wore old my man out. They wore him out. The Titans ran down old Derrick Henry. The Jets. Wait a minute, who they play? Oh, yeah, they beat the brakes. They beat the brakes off the Bears. I guess Justin Fields is gonna have to suck that one back up. I guess you got disconnected on that
I
one.
was trying to read the comments. I did, I don't know how to work this thing. I was trying to read the comments. I'm like, oh,
See how you do. yeah, but I was
this is
just
just why I
talking
be
about
like,
Tennessee. Old King Henry. I guess he not the only answer. They're gonna need some answers because Cincinnati put it on them. I had to give Cincinnati props. They in our division. Listen, I root for anyone in our division that ain't the Ravens to lose. That's what I do. That's
so
just
do
what I do.
we.
Huh?
I said, so do we.
Yeah. So when the teams win, I'm like, all right, I gotta give them their props. I gotta do this. And that's fine. And I don't have a problem with it. Like I said, I enjoy this for fun because the simple fact we get to always come on here and talk trash about it because trust me, my Texas was blowing up. I can't wait to Tuesday. Well, Tuesday is here and we are all here. So where y'all all at? Oh, Dante said no brown bag for us. Yeah. Yeah, no brown bag for y'all. I'm gonna get that to the
right,
Colts.
Dante.
Yeah. So again, each show I try to get some reputation for someone. See, and Sharon is y'all reputation for you, Dante. So and
Dante.
JB who didn't come in here. JB, he's a fair weather Steelers fan. He'll come in when they win, but he won't come in when y'all lose.
Hey,
he didn't come in here.
Then. That's kind of hard.
He'll tell me, oh, I was busy. Oh, I missed the show. Oh, yeah, okay, man. He'll comment after the show goes off the air.
Tell him I missed him.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him, hey, y'all representation was here. He said appreciate it. Yeah. Me and Sharon, we go back and forth all the time, but this my roadie, just like you are, sir. Just like you are, sir. This is my roadie. But let me see. Let me see. I'm giving them a brown bag. I'm just going through who I'm about to give some brown bags to. Yeah, they get a brown bag. They get a brown bag. And we got to play them next to Broncos. Let me see. Nah, I think it's just 3 this week. 3. I'm only going to give 3 people brown bags this week. 3. And here's my reasoning. First of all, the Carolina Panthers just whipping up on the Broncos. Now, they came and lost to us, but they beat up on the Broncos. I've always said this. Russell Wilson is just not the answer. He's just not the answer. Y'all got to put some pieces around him. Y'all pay him all this money, but yet y'all don't want to do anything. Same thing I said with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is selfish. I say this every week. Aaron Rodgers is selfish. When they lost Devontae Adams, now you see the marriage. Neither one of them were really doing too good without each other. But Aaron wanted all the money for himself. So instead of just taking a pay cut, say, hey, I need this guy here. I need this guy here. You said Russ in trouble, huh? Yeah. The comment said Russ is in trouble. But Aaron Rodgers is selfish. That's why he's having the struggles that he's having. And he left the game. So I always give Aaron Rodgers a brown bag any chance I get. So he gets the first one. Aaron Rodgers, you get the first one. Broncos, you get the second one. And the reason I give it to them is because, again, y'all definitely need to get it together up there in Denver. But guess what? We coming up there, and we gonna make sure we give you another brown bag this week because we gonna win this game this week. And if we don't, I'm gonna give myself one next week. But wait a minute, I gotta add one. We get a brown bag. And the reason I'm giving us one because we shouldn't have lost that damn game to Jacksonville. We definitely get one. And the Saints, any Saints fans that's listening to this, you definitely get one because the 49ers shellacked y'all. They tore the fur off y'all. Y'all ain't even score a point in that game. Y'all couldn't even get a field goal. 49ers fans, I give y'all props for that. So I'm going to wind the show. I was waiting on that. Dante said he was waiting on that one. So I'm going to wind the show down. Now, since I have Sharon on here, I did ask Sharon to come and guest co-host with me sometimes. So Steeler Nation, you're going to have some type of reputation on here in some weeks. Y'all have some different type of reputation. But hopefully after the Steeler and Ravens game, we're going to co-host that game together.
Okay.
Because that's the game I want to co-host.
Need all my Steeler fans to show up, y'all, now. Win or lose.
And Ravens, you hear this. I need y'all to show up. So win, lose, or draw, we're both going to be here for that game. We will both be here. So everyone, I would like to thank you for tuning in. I appreciate all the comments, all the loves. He said, Dante said he's trying to come to that game.
Okay.
Sharon's coming. I'm coming. So
we gotta figure it out. Let's do
I
it.
will inbox you, Dante. So yeah, that way we'll all get together.
Add me, Dante, so we could. Yeah. I need you. Okay, that's cool. Let's do it.
Dante, she said add her. So yeah. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for that smoke.
Ooh, buddy.
Commander's brown bag for the Taylor statue. You know something? I heard somebody talking about that. Yeah, matter of fact, just for you, Christopher, I will give him a brown bag for that Sean Taylor statue because that was horrible. I give them a brown bag for that. So again, let me wind this show down. Hey, we'll be back next Tuesday. We will be on here. I will be waiting for you all. Hey, you can still send me your texts. You can still comment. I will come back with you. You see this, but you see that flag behind me, right? Ravens Nation always. And as you see it, she's repping her terrible towels. So, all right. I'm winding this show down. I'd like to thank everybody for bringing it in. Hey, we're going to do this again next Tuesday.
See ya.
See ya.